Hello everyone, and welcome to your course introduction video for Advanced Health Assessment, Clinical and Diagnostic Reasoning. I'm Dr. April Weiss, and I will be the course instructor for your section of Health Assessment this semester. I wanted to start by going over the introduction to your course online. So when you log into the course within Canvas, the first thing that you're going to find is your Welcome and Introduction page. This is also called the home page in Canvas. So if you've not logged into the course before, the first place that you're going to want to start is the Start Here button. This will take you to a lot of areas that include all of your modules, all of the pre-module information that you should get started on, and basically let you know about everything that you will be doing from weeks 1 through 7. Now, one of the other things I did want to point out on your home page is that you can access the syllabus from the home page. There's also a course summary of all of the assignments due on that syllabus page. You can download your syllabus and download the course schedule at a glance right there. You can also log into the Tips for Success link. These are just some tips that I give to my students who are in graduate courses online because it is really difficult to maintain a balance between work and home and school life. I've done it before, and so I try to give students tips that will help you be successful in trying to balance a very rigorous online accelerated program class in addition to managing all of the other areas of your life. Next, you can click on Meeting Your Faculty, and that will take you to a page that includes a faculty introduction video about myself, and then some information about me that you'll want to make sure you know so you are certain that I'm qualified to teach this course to you. Next, you can also click on the tech support page. Shadow Health is one of the online platforms that we use here in this class to help teach, and they have excellent technical support. So that information is here for you if you should need to reach out to them. All right, so let's log to the Start Here page once again. So the first thing you'll see is to meet your faculty. That's the page that you can also access from the home page. The next link you'll see is all about Shadow Health. This is really important because it gives you information about the Shadow Health digital clinical experience that we use in this class, and it takes you through what a DCE score is, how you purchase and register for Shadow Health, the software that you need, asking questions, and also about lab passes that you receive for completing your assignments, and then anything else that you may want to know about Shadow Health. Just so you know, Shadow Health is a virtual online program. It's external to UNCW and external to Canvas, but it's an excellent tool for health assessment to be taught in an online program. As you know, in this course, you won't be coming to UNCW to show us that you can do a physical assessment in the OAP program, but we can use Shadow Health and the digital avatar patients to assess those Shadow health assessment skills and also your interviewing skills and your physical exam skills. Next, we have information on what textbooks you will need, and then also information on SOAP note documentation for the course. Now, there's a video here for you, and then also just some general information on the templates that we would like for you to use in the course. All of the faculty use the same template for health assessment, and that's really just to streamline and help you understand, how we expect to see the SOAP note templates. You'll also see videos throughout the course that aren't necessarily me. So I am the lead faculty for your section of this course, Dr. April Weiss. However, you may see videos from Dr. Tamara Link or other course faculty who are also experts in health assessment, because we utilize and transfer videos across the class, whichever we think are going to be helpful ways for you to learn. All right, so next you'll also see the Class Cafe, and the Class Cafe is where you would go if you want to ask questions about the course. So let's get started with Module 1 for this week. So your very first week, you're going to see in the modules that you have an overview, and then you're also going to see any content that you have, in addition to assignments that are due. if you see a little, kind of like a message box, that would be a discussion. If you see a notepad with a pencil here, that's going to be an assignment. And if it's something that you submit, you'll see it indented here in the module. So this week you have to turn in a discussion form introduction. You have to turn in a discussion for cultural competency. You will be completing the digital clinical experience orientation in Shadow Health, and you will also be completing the conversation concept lab in Shadow Health. Let's see. We'll go into the Module 1 overview so you can get an idea what most of your modules look like. So for this week, you're going over Foundations for Clinical Proficiency, Interviewing in Health History, and Cultural Competence. We have some information listed here for you on what the module is about. We also have some information on student learning outcomes. What will you know at the conclusion of this module? What should you be able to do? Next, you'll see to-do lists, and each module has a to-do list listed. So for this week, you're to read Chapter 1 and Chapter 3. We also have a few SOAP Note videos for you to watch. And then we have a SOAP Note documentation template that we want for you to review. And then I created a Shadow Health, kind of like a patient interaction example video, just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like interacting with the avatar in Shadow Health. You are going to get to know Tina Jones very well. Tina Jones is one of the most popular avatars within Shadow Health, and you'll be doing a lot of work with Tina virtually this semester. So just watch this video as it will help you kind of learn to engage with the avatar and how you'll be working through the assignments. And then for this week, again, these are all of your submitted assignments. For each module, if there's an assignment that you turn in, I'll have it listed for you under Submit Your Assignments. Every assignment will be due at Sunday at 11:59 p.m. unless otherwise stated. So your discussion boards are always going to be due midweek and by Friday, whereas all of the other assignments are going to be due at Sunday at 11:59 p.m. All right. So another really good place for you to go in the class is going to be your course calendar over here to the left. This is an excellent way for you to just kind of at a glance be able to see what is due in this course. So I have several courses going on at one time, but you will only see what's due for your class. So you do now know that you have a Shadow Health Digital Clinical Experience Orientation. You also have your Conversation Concept Lab due on Sunday. And then you have your first discussion introduction and your first discussion cultural competency due. Your primary posts are due on Wednesday the 15th. Now, I also have a Zoom meeting scheduled for you. It's an optional Zoom meeting for you to just get to know the class, get to know me, ask any questions you may have about the class, and I will be scheduling that for 6 p.m. this Wednesday. That should already be noted in your course. All right, so go back to the course for just a couple other things to discuss here. All of your assignment descriptions are listed on the assignments page. So the first thing I have here for you is the Zoom Synchronous sessions. This is voluntary. You are not required to attend these sessions. I do these just as kind of a courtesy to answer any questions that you have, go over assignments, and discuss things that you would like to discuss about the course. Given that it is a very short course, I understand that students may have a lot of questions, and those questions come very frequently. That's okay. So these Zoom conferencing sessions are really just a way for you to ask those questions. You can always ask those questions in the class cafe, and you can also always email me any questions you have, in addition to text messaging me through the Remind app that I set up in the course. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. So if you would like to attend the Zoom conferencing sessions, you will find that the links to those sessions will be on this page. Your first Zoom session is May 15th from 6 to 7, and the link for that session, as well as directions on how to use the video conferencing, are found on this page. So Shadow Health orientation assignments, that's going to be what you have due this week, the DCE, the Digital Clinical Experience Orientation. These are your other Shadow Health assignments that are going to be due in the 7-week period. These are concept labs that you have due in the 7-week period. Concept labs are kind of a way for you to get to know how to do something. So how to do a conversation in Shadow Health, how to listen to breath sounds, how to listen to heart sounds, and how to listen to abdominal sounds is really essentially what these concept labs go over. And they're really focused on your participation grade. You also have a diagnostic reasoning assignment in this course. We want for you to know how to just kind of use your pertinent positives and your pertinent negatives and narrow down to what I call the rule of three decision tree. What would be the three most likely diagnoses that your patient could have? You also have a shadow health focused exam assignment. That's an assignment where you will choose one of two different scenarios to kind of go in and do a test for your assessment skills, your physical exam skills, and your differential diagnosis and planning skills. You additionally have one quiz that's worth 25 points in this class. This quiz is taken in an external platform that's a little bit more fun. It's kind of like a gaming system quiz. You won't take that within Canvas, and the information for that can be found when you click on the quizzes assignment. And then again, 3 discussion assignments for this class. Now, the biggest assignment you have due in this class is called the Comprehensive Interview and Physical Exam Video Assignment. Now, as we discussed earlier in the video, it's difficult for us as faculty to be able to assess that you know how to do a physical exam, that you know how to collect interview information and subjective history, and then you know how to do an assessment and planning for patients. So the best way that I feel as faculty that I can help you do this is to kind of put all of those pieces together. So combining the interview, physical exam, and your SOAP note in one assignment. This assignment is worth 40 points, okay? And there are 3 parts to the assignment: the subjective interview, the objective physical exam, and documentation of your subjective interview and physical exam. For this assignment, you must find a volunteer adult to serve as a mock patient for an interview and a head-to-toe physical exam. Okay, I have a list attached here. Hang on, go to the bottom. For what you are actually required to attach. Okay, so what things must be included. You will be focusing on the cardiac, thoracic, HENT, abdominal, musculoskeletal, and neurological assessments for this video physical exam. Again, you will be provided a checkoff list on all of the assessments that you need to do on your mock patient. You will additionally be interviewing your patient, okay? We want to know about their health history. We want to know about all of the things that you see listed here: family, social, review of systems, etc. This can be made up, okay? The person you're interviewing can just make up whatever answers they want. No personally identifiable private information should be recorded, nor should it be written down for you to submit. We have details about how we want you to conduct your video, okay? This is the video physical exam checkoff template that you will see. Let's click on that really quick. We'll open that up. So these are the things that I want for you to do. Okay, here's your cardiac and thoracic. So you're going to inspect the anterior and posterior lateral chest wall. You're going to inspect respiratory rate. When you get down to your eyes, you're going to inspect the eyebrows, the eyelids, the orbital areas. You won't be doing anything with any kind of paraphernalia that you don't have. So we know that you don't have an ophthalmoscope or an otoscope, so we don't expect that. But I do expect for you to have a stethoscope, a pen light, a small flashlight, or even a phone light, or something you can use as an example, reflex hammer like a rubber spoon or other small long object that can be used to elicit DTRs. All right. So let's back out of that assignment, and you will find that we will go over that assignment information more as it comes. The biggest thing you should work on now is trying to find somebody that will consent to letting you video them without obviously providing any personally identifiable information. So here in the course you will find your discussion boards, where you will answer all of your discussions, as well as the class cafe. Here you will find the grades for the course. Here you can find the people that are in your course. All right, and then don't forget again about the course calendar, because that will be really helpful to you. I use videos a lot in this course. I also use video feedback a lot. So you may find that I'm sending out videos, and that's really just because I want to enhance the social presence of me and enhance my teaching presence for you. It's a small, quick course, so I want for you to be able to get everything you can out of it. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me, or you can